It seemed like your goal there at the end of the first half certainly provided a really important spark. Did you feel that in this room?
I think the timing of it might have been the best thing. I think just 2-1 right before halftime. Where we come in and kind of get a pep talk and get ourselves and get back out there. I think the timing was definitely very good for us.
If last weekend was indeed rock bottom, does it feel like you guys kind of took a big step today with this?
Definitely. I think being 2-0 down, one man down for that long, and to come back and tie it is incredible. I think when we talk about expansion teams, I think one of the uphill battles is the togetherness and fighting for each other. Sometimes it takes a long time, and it doesn't seem like it took that long for this team. I think we worked our asses off for each other and to come back. I mean, some guys played 2-3 different positions. David took a beating. I don't think he took that beating ever in his career. He's used to playing a role and getting the ball at his feet, and to play target man with 2 center backs that are just kicking him for that long and staying positive and leading us, it's incredible.
When you see a player like him, World Cup, Champions League, $6 million, whatever, and he's holding up all up and tracking back, does that kind of
100%.
Everybody else has to do?
Exactly. I think you're onto something. I think it's exactly the feeling I had. On the field, I'm thinking David Villa is at the top of this team, and he's getting his ass whooped basically, and still doing it. And he's being positive. And at 2-0 down, one man down, he was still leading us. I've been around a lot of DPs, and I don't think there are that many that can. They're usually the first ones to pack it in, and he definitely is not like that.
In terms of the team's bond, you talked about how it's getting strengthened. How do you think tonight's role? So it's not a win, but how do you think it kind of gets even stronger after this result?
I think when in this league, I think you're always 2 wins away from being in the mix, right? So this is definitely a turning point, I think, for us. I think it's a positive result from like a character standpoint, and I think it can only get better from here.
And how do you? I think you're the team's leading goal scorer now. Do you feel like you're getting more and more confident in the starting 11 and kind of making things happen?
Doesn't starting 11, not starting 11. I think it takes a big group to win something, and I know that. I understand that. I've been around that. To start talking about who's starting, who's not starting is not something I lose sleep over.
Do you think you, Mix, and Villa are starting to form a nice front there? Like getting used to each other's rhythms up front?
I mean, the more trainings, the more you get used to people. But I think any type of mix you have, I think is going to be good. I think.